the KRG Bravo chassis, right now on Pirate Firearms and Reloading. Hey folks, so today we're going to talk about the KRG Bravo. This one specifically is designed for the Tikka T1X, the rimfire offering from Tikka, but this will go for your centerfire variants of the Bravo chassis too. I've truly fallen in love with this chassis. It gives you all the traditional sort of feelings of a stock, although it is polymer, but it's still got all the features that we want. So everyone harps on about a vertical grip for perfect trigger control. I have to agree, I am in the vertical grip fan club. I know it's not for everybody. As with all chassis, you do have an aluminium backbone, or aluminum, my American friends, running throughout. What makes this different to some of your other chassis on the market is then everything else is glass reinforced polymer. Big difference between this as a T1X chassis versus say the T3 or the Remington 700, it is designed to take the factory Tikka rimfire magazines, and this is my custom made chamber block for it. So it still utilizes the factory Tikka magazine catch. Whereas if you ordered this for a centerfire caliber, you would have a mag catch here at the rear for your standard AICS magazines. Or for a while there, I'm not sure if they still do it, they actually made one that took the factory Tikka CTR or TAC A1 magazines. So there is some of those still out there, I believe. I encountered somebody a little while ago who had one. I guess it's a good use of your original magazine. The advantage of obviously an AICS magazine is it can fit in a lot more platforms. It bolts in nice and easily with your standard 2 action screws, so there's no modification to your original rifle, as with most modern day chassis. There is another screw here on the back of the action to torque down when you do install it, and then you're away laughing. So what you get here on the front is M-lock slots here, and you actually get them underneath too. Now I have added an Arca rail. This is not KRG's Arca rail, this is just one I picked up. And there is a series of bolt holes all in here underneath. If you buy KRG's Arca rail, it's specifically designed to just bolt on nice and easily, whereas I have the T-nuts installed within the... It's easy to do, there's no reason you can't do it, but it's there, it's the option. I've also designed myself a barrel shroud here for the front, so when I'm shooting in unconventional positions, I can actually lay my hand over the top here without interfering with the barrel harmonics. There is 5 threaded holes here in the front forend, and KRG offer a variety of adapters with Picatinny rails, night vision bridges, all those sort of accessories that you can bolt here on top. All I wanted to do was put my hand over the top, and to be honest with you, I didn't fancy paying the ridiculous price we pay here in New Zealand for accessories like that, hence why I made my own. In the end here, you have the slot for the KRG spigot. So KRG offer a variety of spigot adapters, anything from blank ones with pre-drilled holes that are tap ready to go, to ones with Picatinny, Arca, and I believe they even offer an M-lock one, and it also has sling stud mounts on the side. So if you do want to punch that bipod out just that little bit further, you can do that. The other thing is you can add 2 internal weights here on the inside of the forend. Obviously, barrel and action needs to be removed to get access to those, but they're in there, they're factory threaded, ready to go. You can bolt in the weights from KRG. Moving back, this has a aluminium trigger guard, which is nice, just that little added touch of luxury. And of course, the most important thing we now demand on every rifle is the ability to adjust the comb height and the ability to adjust the length of pull. Now you can get an extra adapter kit in here that gives you a toolless adjustment, and you can also get one that just simply has a screw wheel here and allows you to raise and lower the butt pad and also cant the butt pad. That is an extra on the Bravo chassis though. If you move up to the other chassis, some of those things come standard. It also has M-lock screws in the back here. They give you the T-nuts. So all the KRG chassis come with one length of Picatinny rail, so you can put Picatinny rail here. What I've done is put my own design bag rider on here. KRG do offer their own bag riders in weighted and unweighted versions. I just didn't really like the angle and the profile. I like to really be able to pinch the bag into a bag rider, so this works for me. It's not going to work for everybody else. With the Bravo, they also give you one rear sling cup, and it's single side mounted, so you pick which side you want it. Obviously, you'll have to buy an M-lock accessory for the Forend. There's the flush cup I've installed. I prefer running it on the opposite side to where I'm shooting. I'm a right-handed shooter. And of course, you have the thumb wheel to quickly adjust your cone. The other thing that it does have a little recess in here to allow you to clear the longer centerfire bolts. On this rimfire version, it's not really even coming close to that. But at the height that I have my cheek riser here, I can actually clear the bolt without removing this. You can put O-rings on the posts, and I think with the X-Ray they do come standard with the O-rings. So you can actually undo this, pull your cheek riser completely out, take your bolt out, and drop it back on, and you'll always go back to the same place, which is nice. It's not that click adjustment, all that sort of stuff adds weight. That's certainly available in their more expensive, more competition orientated options like the Whiskey 3 chassis, but this is a good all-round chassis. If you're not quite sure whether you like a chassis rifle or that more traditional feel, this is a really good middle ground. You have a great grip, which lines you up perfectly for trigger control, and you can ride your thumb up on this little ramp here. I tend to index my thumb just so it can feel the cap screw there in the back, and that gives me my almost perfect 90 degrees of trigger control. So all around, I really do enjoy shooting this chassis and this Tikka T1X build. It's a phenomenal rifle, it is extremely accurate, and overall I'm very happy with it. The one thing I do not like about this chassis, and it's so minor and so nitpicky, you're probably going to laugh at me, but the cutout here for the bolt handle, which obviously sits in this slot here, there is an opening which allows grit and dirt to come down and into where your trigger is positioned. So there's like a well here, just like the stock is inletted, but this allows stuff to fall down there. Now this is not an out and about field gun, so I'm not really worried about it, but it would be nice to have some way to have that closed off. I'm sure somebody makes something out there in order to do that. But overall, really do like the KRG Bravo. If you've got any questions about it, hit me up in the comments down below. Until next time, have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Catch you next time.